Today I have a question for you. And the question is, do you seem to have time? Do you seem to have time for all the things that you'd like to do? All the, all the things that you set out for yourself, whether it's, doing things at home, taking care of your family, doing something special for yourself, or whatever it is, or even reading a book, or listening to a podcast or whatever. Do you seem to have time for yourself or to do what you like to do? And I'm answering this because a friend of mine asked me the same question yesterday, and this is something that I personally answered for myself a while ago, because I was at that time in my life too that I was looking like, it seems as if I don't have time, and something happened that changed the whole thing. I started. I stopped looking at myself as not having time, but as myself not making time. It's two different things. There is the issue of not having time, meaning that somebody is taking or something is taking the time away from you and you don't seem to have time, and it makes you to be dependent and not be in control, so you don't have time. And the other part is, the other option that I'm recommending is not making time. Now, you are the one that is making the time. You're not, you don't have that time. You have not put it on your agenda. You have not made time for it, and so you're not able to do it. So I realized that it was easier for me to accomplish more when I started seeing it as me not making time as against not having time. And so I said to my friend yesterday, and I said, have you started seeing yourself in control of the situation? Have you started saying it internally? It's not even just saying it externally, but saying it internally, that I am not making time for this. An example was, a couple of weeks ago, one of my friends from church came to me and said, we need more ladies on the baseball team, and we would like you to join us, to play on the baseball team. And as much as I really don't like sports, and my plate, at that time was so full, presently very full. However, it's not a matter of not having time, because I realize that there are so many people out there that are achieving a lot better than I'm, more than me, However, they have the same 24 hours that I have, and they're achieving more, So I said to him, my dear, I really appreciate what you guys are doing on the baseball team. However, I am not willing to make time for this right now, and because I have this and this other things that I want to do well, and I want to, put more, like reduce the yeses that I've given out, and I had to say no to that, and he really respected, my opinion at that time, and and I promised that I would do my best, to send him more, people, encourage more people to join on the team, and the question, is, when you say to yourself that I am not making time, I have not been able to make time for this, you see yourself in charge of the situation. It's not like somebody is taking it away from you, taking your time away. It's you are not making time. And so when I started asking this question, I realized that it's more of not what I make time for is what's special and important to me. And what I make time for is important to me. What I make time for is what's special to me. So if there is something that you'd like to achieve and you're not doing, is it that important to you? If it's very important to you, are you thinking about it as much? And are you thinking about how you can, make it happen? And I started saying that, when I started looking at things that I wanted to do, maybe a task that I really dread because of some fear or something. So I say, I don't have time for that. However, it's not because I don't have time for it. It's because it's not that important, or because I'm scared of doing it. And as I started seeing it that way, I started looking at the problem where it was, and I was able to fix the problem where it was. Not that I don't have time, but I'm not making time. because it's not important or because I'm scared of it. If I'm scared of it, then I start looking for ways to, accomplish it. Maybe hire somebody to do it, or even, delegate it to somebody else that enjoys it. If I don't enjoy it as much, or if it's something that I have to do, then pick it up and do it. And I just want to encourage you that if you're out there, and you're, at that position now that you're wondering, it seems as if I don't have time for anything. Don't look at it that way. Begin to see it as I'm not making time for it. And you see that the battle changes, and you put yourself in charge, and you see you become powerful. You become, you begin to see the motivation to do the things that you yesterday weren't able to do. And because God has given each one of us the power, He's given us the strength and the ability to do, things, starting from our hearts, from, ending at actually doing it. So if you have something out there right now that is becoming like a big thing, you're not able to do it, or you feel like your time has been taken away, there are vivid reasons why time, it looks as if you have so much, but still there are so many stories out there of people that only have 30 minutes every day left, out of their sleep time. They take it out and they do something special. They do some blogging or whatever it is, studying of the Bible, or just reading, exercise, whatever. You actually can make time for what's important to you. And try it out, and you see, that you will see some results. All right, that's where I'm going to end today, and thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye.